places where the map ends and the unknown begins, where shadows whisper and the truth hides in plain sight. Welcome to Agents of the Unexplained, the broadcast for those who seek what others fear to find. Here is your host, Bill Rigby.
Bill Rigby leads the way into the strange. Whispers in the static, truth inside.
Hey, everybody. Man, my head's big on this screen right now. Scary. Scaring myself. But anyhow, tonight is kind of a special thing. As you all know, I lost my wife almost a month ago. And I decided to do a show about the other side. And when I say the other side, I mean, where does the spirits go? What did they, why did they hang around? And stuff like that. So I contacted a couple really great friends, and they jumped right at it and said they'll do it. Excuse me. Allergies kicking up. So with that being said, I got Nacho from Verona Ghost Chasers. I got Christina Bloom. She is a personal psychic. She is a great friend. So is Bobby. And they do know this stuff better than I ever will. And that's why I asked them, not just because they were great friends, but for this reason. And I'm going to bring them in now.
Hey.
Hi, guys.
How's it going, Bill? How's it going, Bobby?
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. Now, I got to say this right now and get it off my chest. Deborah, quit hiding in the background. We know you're there.
Coming out and play.
She's actually upstairs so that she doesn't talk over me.
Oh, that's a first.
I have to lock her in another room. I'll let her out when we're done.
Oh, man. She's a sweetheart. We love her. But anyhow, with the passing of Beth, and I know I'm going to get emotional, and I've been on several ghost hunts, and I believe in the spirits world. But I start thinking, what did they do? Where did they go? Did they stick around with us? Some goes to the light. Some might go to hell. Don't know. For the ones that believe in that part. And that's why I have you guys here to help me figure this out and hopefully help somebody else. So now, a couple nights after Beth passed away, at 3:30 in the morning, which she did a lot, was between 3 and 3:30, was called me because she had to sleep in the recliner. The bedroom was in the other room, and I slept in the bed. The couch was too uncomfortable to sleep on, so I couldn't sleep on the couch and be in the same room with her, which bugged the hell out of me. She calls me to help her get her to the bedside commode because she had a problem walking. 3:30 in the morning, I hear her calling me. I jump up. I run to the room. I'm looking at her chair, her recliner. She's not there. And that tore me up. It really did. Some people said I was dreaming. I say I wasn't.
I agree, you were not.
Yeah, I agree too. Wholeheartedly, I agree.
What? Why? Is that to let me know she's okay or something's going on? I don't understand that. That part of the part right there.
Well, I
That's-
can let me ask her. Hold on a second. Let me see
Yeah.
if she'll answer me. She wanted you to know that she was still there with you. She knew that that would get your attention because when you're awake and walking around and doing all the things, you're too distracted for her to get your attention. So she did what she could to get your attention. To let you know that she's still there, but also to let you know that she's okay.
That's awesome. And I kept saying, I know she's better off. She's not sick. She's not hurting and suffering. Um, the thing is I stay awake a lot of nights. If I do fall asleep, I wake up around 3:30 to hear her call me. Um, is that a normal thing or is that a bad thing? Or?
You want to take this one, Nacho?
Well, I don't think it's a bad thing at all, Bill. I think that it's part of the grieving process. Everybody grieves differently. And you guys have been together how many years?
We've been married for 16 and a half and loved for over 30.
Right. So you guys are really in tune with each other. So you knew all along everything that she needed when she was here, and you were
Right.
providing for her with whatever she needed. Now's her opportunity to give you a little bit back that she can give back to you. She
Uh,
knows that you need a glimpse here or there. You need something to just keep pushing. You know, the other day you posted, I don't know if I can do this anymore. But I guarantee you that she's going to be right there to make sure that you can do this. As long as everybody else that you know that's going to be here.
well, I said that because the weight in my chest was so heavy and it was so heavy for days.
Mm-hmm.
And I was asking for relief and I wrote it out, which I shouldn't have done it on Facebook. A lot of people took it wrong, thinking I was going to commit suicide.
I just think that people are worried. And I'll
Yeah.
tell you that I saw that was the last thing I saw from you. And then all of a sudden your account was gone. And I'm like, oh my God, something's wrong. Then I texted you and I called you and I didn't get either response on either. And I thought, oh my God. And I was in a
Yeah.
panic yesterday until I saw something that said Bill's account suspended. So I get it, but you still have to be able to grieve and to let loose,
Yeah.
right? You got to be able to help yourself get rid of some of that. But she's going to give you some moments that, I mean, she can't be there with you all the time, but she's going to give you moments to make sure that you're able to get through this and start healing.
I agree. Yeah. She's,
And you've
you
got
know, and the
you've
thing
got me
is that,
crying too, Bill.
I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm kind of choking it back
No,
here.
do not be sorry. Do not be sorry.
The other part of that is that was your routine. And, you know, even though she has left her body, her spirit still hasn't left the earth. She hasn't left you yet. And that sounds kind of cruel maybe when I say it, but at some point she will go on and do her life review and then she'll be able to come back and forth. But neither one of you is ready to let go that much yet. You know, she has feelings too. Her
Right.
feelings didn't go away when she left her body.
And this is going to sound bad, but 2 days ago at the cemetery, which I spend a lot of time there now. And I told her, I said, baby doll, I know to let you rest in peace. I need to let you go, but I can't leave go yet.
And neither can she yet, and that's okay.
Right.
You know, and
There's the yet. There's the yet.
yeah,
And when the time comes, you'll be able to. You know, it's I haven't lost a partner, but I have lost a child. And I can tell you in less than a month's time, there was no way I was ready to let go. There's no way I
right.
was ready to move on. Cut yourself some slack. You're going through probably the hardest thing you will ever go through.
Oh,
Yes.
I am, and it is. You know, I talked about my Bigfoot experience, how it scared me. The first time in my life, I actually got scared. I've been startled, yeah, but I got scared when I saw this Bigfoot at 15 feet away. And this has hurt me more than I ever got scared.
Yeah.
And that's why I still feel that heaviness in my chest.
Hmm.
And, you know, for the first week and a half, I couldn't stop crying. I just spur moment, I just start crying. And I called the doctor and I broke down crying on the phone. They ordered me some pills. I refused to take them. I don't want to rely on medicine. I want to rely on life itself. It sounds kind of stupid, but
No, it doesn't. I refused
Not at all.
antidepressants when
Not
my
at all.
son died. I didn't want to shortchange my own grieving process,
right,
you know, and I don't think that you want to either, which is why you
exactly.
don't take them because you don't want to shortchange your grieving process. Okay. Wh- Everybody grieves differently. And quite honestly, I'd be very worried about you if you weren't this sad, if you weren't this hurt. I would be very concerned about
Yeah.
you then. You know,
Uh,
Yes.
I love the woman. I better be hurt. I know that.
exactly.
And I know, you know, got 5 stages of grieving. And I think I'm adding 10 more to it. It
Yeah,
seems
and those stages don't go in order either, by the way.
Right. Right.
They don't. I don't care what
There's
anybody says.
there's no rule book to this. There's no time limit to this. It takes as long as it takes.
uh, my good friend Debbie, her daughter had a baby, blew a blood clot, and died.
Oh.
And it's been several years, and she has not got over it. And I know everyone grieves differently. But like I told people, I've been a strong person. I'm not strong now. I am weak with this. And like I said a little bit ago, I spent a lot of time at the cemetery this past month. Sometimes 2, 3 times a day. I go up there to talk to her. You know, a lot of people, including the family, never saw how much me and Beth sat down and talked about everything.
Mhm.
And it, I miss that. I hope she misses that. Uh, and I do believe she does know how much I love her. But
Oh, she absolutely does. Yes.
the, the question is when is she going to move on to where she needs to be?
When she's ready.
Yeah.
And see, the thing is like that is it's a stock answer, yes, but
Yeah.
it's also the truth because none of us are going to know when she's ready. She'll know that. Nobody else will.
Yeah. I got to say this, Donna. I'm sorry for your loss too. And you know, the, I feel like I might be holding her back some. Is that a possibility?
Not yet.
Uh,
Not yet. That's not a possibility yet. Not in my experience. If we were having this conversation in 5 years, I'd be saying, okay, Bill, it's time to let her go. But not yet. I mean, you can do whatever you feel is right, but you're not holding her back at this point.
yeah, because I don't want to be a problem to her in the afterlife.
You're not.
You know, and that is one of the things that keeps going through my head is I'm not helping her because of my grief. And I don't want to do her wrong that way, if you
You're
know what I
not.
mean.
I know exactly what you mean. I had the same discussion with myself several times. I think anyone who loses anyone that close, that was a concern of mine too. Am I holding him back? Am I preventing him from moving on? And the bottom line is I can't. He would have told me, Mom, it's time to let go. He probably has actually a few different times.
Uh,
But the thing is that this is still very new for both of you. You have to understand this is a new experience for her
mm,
too.
You're
And
right.
so, she's still holding your hand as well as you are holding her hand because she's got to go through that too. And she's also having her own grieving process by moving on and you being here and her being there. It's probably easier for her to move, to be able to be there and experience you than it is for you to experience her because she has that freedom.
Right.
But she's still going through her own process too, and you're not holding her back from that.
Okay. Because, yeah, because that cliche word, she's in a different world now.
She
Yeah.
is. She
And,
is, but those lines between the other world and our world, like you can't even see between them. They're so close.
right.
So close. And those who are on the other side of the line can come and go very easily most of the time. So, you're not holding her back. When it's time for her to go, she'll let you know, or she'll let me know to tell you, you know.
I hope she does.
And can I just say, Donna, I am so sorry. I too have lost a son, and it is a pain no parent should ever have to
Yeah.
endure. And I'm so sorry.
And I know that pain too.
Yeah.
But our daughter was shortly after birth, she passed away. Her lungs weren't developed enough to sustain air. So that was painful.
Yeah.
But this hurt a lot worse, and I don't know why.
Yes.
I try to figure that one out, other than for as long as me and Beth's been together.
Mhm.
And I'm not sure.
It goes into a lot of different things. And Bobby, if I'm cutting you off, please feel free to tell me
No,
to
no.
shut up.
I,
Um,
I love it. You do your thing.
okay.
Uh, don't
Um,
worry, I'll get him involved here in a moment.
there are a lot of different factors involved in this, okay? And it's not just how long we've known them on this side. It's the connections we've had before. It's
Mhm.
our spiritual contracts. It's our soul contracts coming into this lifetime. And it's the soul contract that you maybe had with your daughter was different than the soul contract that you had with Beth. The soul contract that I had with Logan is different than it was with my other child. It's every contract is different. And the two of you must have at some point, and I haven't dived into this to really find out what your contract was, but it must have been one that brought your spirits together very, very closely. The soul contract that you have with her is the reason that you're in so much pain, because you had an agreement to meet in this lifetime. You had an agreement to have the experiences that you have. And then when that experience is over, it can be hard to let go of because you were fulfilling a contract. I hope that made sense.
It does. It got my brain really rattling around up there. The pea brain I got.
Oh, stop it.
Um,
I have information falling into holes in my brain all the time, so don't worry about it.
yeah. Yeah. But for everyone that's out there on the Facebook end, I see you. I see the comments. And I'm sorry I'm not responding, but this is a real personal subject with me right now. Thank you for being there. The ones on that can put their names up on the screen on this side on the comments, and YouTubers and that. Thank you. This is how can I put it? It is personal for me because with the loss of Beth. But not just that. I'd like to know, and Bobby, you have done enough ghost research. Has any of them say they didn't want to leave?
Yes, there are many that don't want to leave, and it could be for a bunch of reasons. Unfinished business. And a friend of mine brought this up today in a Facebook post, and he had a picture of a cemetery, and it says, why don't they all leave? And then he made the comments about somebody that might be atheist. Well, if they're atheist and they don't believe in anything else, they certainly wouldn't leave. And some just frankly don't know that they passed.
That's true.
Along
Some don't know.
many other reasons that it could be, but sometimes they just don't know that they passed. And we try to communicate to them. Can you tell us about your passing? How did you pass? And we've had spirits say to us, I didn't know that I did. And
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
really an easy thing to tell somebody that, hey, you passed. And,
Yeah,
maybe they see the light and they're afraid of the light. I mean, there's as many reasons as you could think of for somebody to not go on. But a lot of times I think it's just unfinished business. There's something else that they wanted to do or felt they had to do, or they were waiting for somebody to come back.
I'm,
But I think in your case, it's so fresh, Bill. This has been what, 10 days, 11
no,
days?
yeah, and 2 more days, well, a day and a quarter. It's going to be a month.
Wow, it
Oh,
doesn't
month.
seem
Okay.
that
So,
long.
but it
February
doesn't.
20th.
But it's still so fresh.
Yep.
I mean, I wouldn't panic over this. I mean, she knows that you have some type of a need, and she's trying to provide you a glimmer of whatever that you need. And I'm going to tell you that I don't know if she wore perfume, but you're always going to be around somewhere, and you'll be like, "Oh, I smell her perfume," or I could hear a song that she hummed, because she's still always going to be around looking out for you. That doesn't mean she hasn't moved on. It just means that she's taking a peek in to see how you're doing.
I can feel her now and then. I ain't going to lie. And, it's, like I said, it's less than a month. And it is, and like you said, it's fresh. And it's a lot of pain. And Val, you're right. I am sharing a lot of personal time with this. And hopefully it helps somebody else along the way. My brother-in-law just started watching. And Gary, I don't remember if I said thank you for lunch or not, but tell sis I said thank you to you guys. I was thinking about it on the drive home. We went out and celebrated my brother's birthday today. My younger brother. He wasn't with us. He didn't get up. so we went and had our lunch birthday dinner.
That'll teach him.
Yeah, that'll teach him. Johnny Freeman just said he was taught they need 40 days to. Well, where did he go?
I don't know, but here we are.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Johnny Freeman was taught they need 40 days to transition. Deborah, what'd you do to him? Oh, you disconnected Nacho.
I agree with Anna Mae.
I do too, Anime.
Yeah, I agree.
Like on the podcast I was on last night, talking about my Bigfoot sighting, and Kumbo Baker, and here he comes back. Hey, no sneaking out like that.
Hey, this is the weirdest thing. I have this doll up here, and her cat ball went off, and my mic and my camera shut off, and I had to turn around and come back in.
Yeah.
I'm on a different camera.
I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not sideways now.
So my other camera, I was sideways before. Oh yeah, yeah. I thought you meant like sideways. Yeah, I don't want nobody to look at me. But yeah, like the cat ball went off, and at the same time, my microphone and my camera both cut out, and it says your devices are no longer connected. And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's a haunted doll he has up there, by the way, folks.
I have two of them back there.
Yeah. They didn't
Well,
like our conversation or what?
Apparently not.
But too bad. Sit there and listen.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's 'cause-
But yeah, so
yeah, it is the way that you're handling this, Bill, is healthy. And I think that we live in a society that's very uncomfortable with emotions. And
very.
you are not hiding your emotions, you're dealing with your emotions. And that's a very, very healthy thing to do.
But let me say this. I grew up not showing my emotions unless I was pissed off.
Same.
You know,
Same. Yeah.
and showing my emotions now, that's why I say I'm not strong. Because I was always strong enough not to show my emotions.
No, but
I'm
you
going
have
to
a
go
soft
ahead and
spot for her.
disagree.
You have a soft spot for that woman in you, and that's, you know, she went straight to your heart, and I don't care how tough you are, you're not going to keep that down.
I think it's strength to show emotion. That's my opinion. I think it takes a strong man to show emotion in a world that tells him it's not okay to be emotional. I think that takes a lot of courage, and I think that takes a lot of authenticity and a lot of truth to be able to show emotion the way that you're showing it.
I always went off by myself if I needed to cry. Like when our daughter passed away shortly after birth, I was off by myself in the car, went up into the woods and sat down on a log and cried. There. I'm not around anyone. I'm not showing my emotions. I'm letting it out. I've gone for a long ride and did a lot of crying. And I still do a lot of crying. I just can't get over that.
And that's okay.
I don't think so, but
Okay, your
Is it fair?
sinuses don't like it. I'll go along with that. It
yeah.
makes your face hurt. I'll agree with that. But someone told me once that grief is an expanded form of love. Because if we didn't love, we
Wow.
wouldn't grieve.
Wow. Yeah.
That's true. That is true. Because there's people I've known that passed away. It didn't bother me. I didn't grieve over their death. And I knew them. I knew them pretty well. And I still didn't grieve over their death. I felt bad for them, but I didn't grieve. But like I said, I still got the heaviness on my chest.
Yeah, and you will for a while.
And me and this elephant's going to have it out one day here real soon, though. It is, that weight's just at times very unbearable. And like I made that comment that on Facebook that day. And that's.
Oh, Julie has a good point. Grief is love with nowhere to land.
That's amazing right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's strong.
That is. That's. I'm saying heavy on my chest, but that's really heavy.
Yeah.
And
That
you're
is
right,
beautiful.
Julie.
Yeah.
You're 110% right. Actually, I'm going to put that up on the screen. I don't care. That one deserves screen time.
It sure does.
Yeah. Look over, Bobby. Look over.
You can leave it there the entire rest of the night. I'm good.
Julie is a good friend of mine and a wise woman. So yeah.
Glad to meet you, Julie. And thank you for this. I appreciate that. And you're 110% right with that. Because I don't know where to put my grief. Where do you put it? You got no place to put it. And, and I don't want to put it on Beth. You left me. Why did you leave me? And stuff like that. I know why she left. It was her time.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I don't agree with it, but it was her time. And like I told folks, I knew it was her time because after we took her off all support, within 15 minutes, she was gone. And seeing her taking that last breath, and Mary was sitting right there holding on to Adam. Brian was sitting there, my stepson, and I'm standing there holding her hand. And as soon as she took that last breath, Mary started crying hard. And all I could think of is, oh no, not yet, not yet. And I ran out and told the nurse. And she comes flying back in with us. Johnny, I do accept death, but that's not getting me through the grieving. Johnny Freeman says, you got to accept death to get through the grieving. Hi, Bonnie. But the thing is, seeing her take that last breath, because it was a big breath she took. It really was. And she was breathing easy, and that last breath was deep. And I'll never get over that sight. And I
And-
hope she
yeah.
forgives me for telling the doctor go ahead and take her off all the support. Because I feel that last breath she took, she was trying to stay alive. I don't know if that's true, but it's just, I can't explain it.
Can I share something with you that Julie just sent me? This is actually written, I believe, by Pam Schindler. Part of the last name is cut off. The second last name is cut off. It's grief is love with nowhere to go. Grief isn't poetic, it's physical. It's reaching for someone who isn't there. It's remembering the way they laughed and feeling the silence that follows. It's love that still exists but has lost its direction. No call to make, no arms to wrap around, no future to step into. That's why it hurts the way it does. Not because you're weak, but because what you felt was real. Grief is love that no longer has a place to land, so it settles inside you instead. It sits in your chest. It visits at night. It shows up in ordinary moments and changes their weight. But here's the part people don't say enough. The fact that you can feel grief this deeply means your capacity to love is still intact. Nothing about this has closed your heart. It has stretched it, and stretched hearts don't shrink back. They grow wiser, they grow stronger, and one day that same love will find somewhere new to live.
Wow.
Thank you, Julie, for sharing that. And thank you, Pam. And I'm sorry I forgot the second half of your last name. Because Pam is actually on my Facebook list too. She's an associate of mine. But that is so beautifully written.
Yes, it is. And,
That's
you know, that Deborah, I agree. That was beautiful. And hello, Mary. But the thing is, are they grieving on the other side as we are grieving on this side? Or are they? We hear how everyone gets all excited when they go to the other side. You know, the religion end of it. Are they grieving?
Sometimes. I think it depends on the circumstance. You know, it depends on the relationships in people's lives. It depends on all kinds of things. And every single person probably has a different story, whether they're on this side or the other side. You know, some will grieve, some won't, but I believe that Beth is.
Yeah, and we had a lot of plans,
Yeah.
and
You're welcome, Donna.
hello, Dalton. That yeah, that's the thing. You know, I miss her being here, and but for 3 years, I miss her being with me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Bonnie. And yeah, I know it takes time, but I don't want her actually to worry about me. I will get through it. I know I'm strong enough to get through this. Yeah, I'm going to miss her every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
absolutely.
Absolutely.
the last 3 years, she couldn't go as many places with me. And that bugged her and bugged me. She always was with me up to the back surgery, and she could hardly walk and all that. And that that was bad for both of us,
Mhm.
you know, because if I wasn't working, she was with me wherever we went, even if it's just up the street to the store.
Mhm.
We were together, and she's the one that pushed me to keep going, doing the Bigfoot and the paranormal stuff alone. I said I don't want to go. Yeah, you love it, you're going, and I'm still going to keep doing them. You know, there's some I didn't. I was going to sign up for. I'm not now because I got to take some more time for myself.
Yes.
You know,
Absolutely. Take your time.
yeah,
Yes.
I know that. Um, I'm doing an event next month at, over at the Metroplex, the Psychic Fair, and Bonnie, that had to be rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
64 years is amazing.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
yes, and BJ, her daughter BJ, and Bonnie always talk highly of her husband. Uh, Bonnie's an amazing woman too. She, we became friends from day one. I met her. Uh, I was at a psychic fair. I was going to speak there, and BJ wanted to come catch my talk, and it was time for my talk. Bonnie gets up and says, "I'm going to go watch Bill." BJ missed my talk because she had to stay at her booth.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah.
and I tell you what, I love Bonnie. She is an amazing woman. And BJ's a great friend too. And the first time I met BJ uh, was at an event. And we uh, we became friends right away. She did my event up in Hermitage, and she was set up next to Beth at the front end. Uh, Daniel, I'm trying. Thank you. And they both liked each other right from the get go, Beth and BJ. And they, how can I put it? I think they conspired against me. That's why I love Bonnie. She's always stuck up for me. But no, seriously, they became good friends too. Uh, she and BJ got a great heart too. Yeah, she gets that from her mom. I know she does. Um, and Bonnie talks about the loss of her husband a lot, how she misses him and that. And I know she does. 64 years of marriage. How can you not miss the person?
Yeah.
Uh, Beth and I were only married for 16 and a half and lived with each other for over 30. So I know the pain. I really know the pain now. And I never thought of losing her, and especially now. You know, 10, 15 years, yeah, but not now.
Mhm.
And that's still the hard part.
Yeah.
And, like I said a little bit ago, I hope she's not mad at me for taking her off the support.
I can tell you for sure she is not. She's grateful that you were strong enough to do it.
Almost not.
Yeah.
It was.
See, Bonnie backed me up here. No, she
I
isn't.
see that.
Yeah.
Firmly, she said that.
Yes, in caps. Yes.
Yeah. She's
Yes.
yelling it at me. Geez. Okay, Bonnie, I'll shut up now. But, no, seriously. Because that always bugged me. She already told me that if I need taken off of life support because she would not do it, I got to find someone. Jeremiah, my buddy, I'm glad you're out there. Good to see you, bud. My buddy from Johnstown. I was going to say Youngstown. God help me. The thing is, I was strong enough to say, go ahead and take her off. And I didn't say it till, Brian, my stepson, goes, Mom does not want to live on a machine the rest of her life. She never did. And I kept saying that. But I did not want to be the one to say, okay, do this, do it now. And as soon as he said that, I looked at the doctor. I says, go ahead, take her off the support. Because Brian didn't validate what I was saying. He was validating his mom's wishes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that gave me the strength to say it because I couldn't say it up to that point. And I really couldn't.
Yeah.
And so, knowing all this, and from what you said, she's not mad at me, and Bonnie yelling at me for that.
Keep him in line, Bonnie. Keep him in line.
Yeah, there you go. Here's the way I look at it, though, Bill. I wouldn't want to be kept alive artificially. Why would I make somebody else stay alive artificially? I mean, if you look at it from that perspective, I have a DNR in place for that reason.
Yep.
Because I don't want to be kept alive artificially. If there's no hope of me ever getting up out of that bed and having a life, let me go.
Quality of life is everything. Yep.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute, I got to put that up to read it. Now you're covered up, Bobby.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm not amazing. I'm just me.
You are amazing, Bill. You are amazing. You keep saying you're just you, but I'll tell you what, look through these comments and look at these people that are popping on here. You are an amazing person, whether you want to think it or not.
Yes, exactly.
And you know what? Not only do these people think it, your wife absolutely thought it.
And still does.
And everybody can't be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I just read something from your woman, Bobby. I'm going to have to smack you one for this one. I better put my glasses on. Your mind is making you second guess your decisions. That is very normal. But what you did was 100% filled with love and compassion. Mm-hmm. You should not feel bad about the decision. I believe that she was so grateful for you making that decision. As painful as it was for you, it was a blessing to her.
Absolutely.
You helped take all that pain away from her.
Yeah, I took it away from her and gave it to me. Basically, what I did.
Yes, you did. But you don't have to carry the heaviness forever, just for now.
Yes.
And it's okay that you're heavy for now because that's part of the grief process. And it will gradually lighten as time goes on. And then a year from now, you'll walk past something at some store or gas station or something and see something that reminds you, and the tears will start flowing again because that's what happens.
Wait, I got to put this up. I was trying to
How many
read it.
times?
Sharing your experience with your loved ones that have passed. I know personally it's difficult and heartbreaking at times, but sharing and talking about your loved one, it's a beautiful thing. Add to this day, keep my loved ones alive who had passed 20, 30, 40 plus years ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
What were you saying,
How
Bobby?
many times? How many times did you say to her when she was alive, if I could have this pain instead of you, I would take it?
All the time.
All the time. And guess what? You backed it up.
Oh,
Yes, you did.
yeah, I did.
There are so many people in this world that'll say it, but will never back it up.
And you're right. Uh, Katie, I love you too, hon. My friend Katie Elizabeth. You guys will get to meet her in person in September.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to
Johnstown.
it. I was so excited to see she was on the list.
Yes. Me too. Me too.
I've been wanting to meet her for years. I'm excited.
Hey, Katie, you going to charge me for an autograph of your calendar? Because I'll bring the calendar so you can sign it. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. Katie can't wait to meet us all, too.
Yay. Yeah, I'm not seeing her pop up on the comments that I can see,
No,
but I
she's
can't
in the
see all of them.
Facebook one.
Gotcha.
She's not on this one. On my Facebook page, I think. You want an autographed doctor? You gonna make me give up a Dr. Pepper, Katie? Holy cow! You got it though, only because it's you.
I was going to say I'll pay for the Dr. Pepper. You can sign it and give it to her.
Rick Turby, hey, glad you're out there too, brother. And I gotta make a special announcement. I knew this kid's father since he was a kid. Now, George Merchant Sr. got George Merchant Jr. And just yesterday or the day before, we got George Merchant III.
Oh,
Wow.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, my boy George. And Beth loved him. He made her laugh. And she goes, none of those guys over there is anything like him. I said, we can't have two of them. Believe me, we can't have two of them. It was Monday. I know it was, I was thinking of yesterday, but I thought it was 2 days ago. All right. 11 pounds, 9 ounces, 22 inches long.
Holy wow. Ow is
Isn't that-
right. Holy,
That's like a third grader, isn't it?
something like that.
Yeah. Well, take that to his daddy. His daddy's a big boy. And his big boy went running from me. when he tried to snag a Dr. Pepper off me, and I said, I'm beating your ass. And he took off running and handed the Dr. Pepper back. And everyone's saying, what are you running from Bill for? He's a Rigby. You don't mess with a Rigby. I love that shit. I do.
Time to get online and order Dr. Pepper and send it to Bill's house. Like everybody.
Everybody.
Send
Oh
Bill
my God.
There'll be an 18-wheeler out there in the morning.
Oh, damn.
Dr. Pepper for days, weeks, months,
Year.
a year.
Year. Oh, man.
He'll be leaving Dr. Pepper in his will for great grandkids.
No, I won't.
Oh, I won't. I'm not leaving one.
They're going with me to the other side.
There you go. Take that Dr. Pepper with you.
They can get their own damn Dr. Pepper.
Bonnie had two that were almost 10 pounds.
Wow.
So I can actually say to BJ, damn, you was a fat baby. Wow. I get to say that to my sister. She was chubby. After she hit 2 years old, she was thin. From then on. David, stop it with the topper. He can do Dr. Topper.
We don't want no generic Dr. Pepper.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's from like Dollar General.
What's the other old one?
Mr. Pibb?
Mr. Pibb. Yes.
Yeah. That's Coke version. It's not as good.
Garbage.
Yeah. Deborah is asking you, Christina.
Okay.
Do you have a website that we can check out some of your books?
Absolutely. It is. Yep. www.christinabloom.com. Just scroll down on the main page. It'll take you right to my books. If you scroll down a little further, you can make an appointment with me.
I just call you.
I know. But not everybody's you.
Nacho, I called her the one day she was going to the doctors. But she took time to talk to me instead of going into the doctors.
That's who she is. She will stop for anybody at any time. Yep.
I'm not talking about your old lady. I'm talking about Christina. She don't stop for anybody.
Oh, well, Deborah would do the same thing, but yeah, that's awesome.
Bonnie, go eat.
Up on you.
I don't want you to get lightheaded.
Yeah, Bonnie, go eat.
Oh, definitely go eat.
You're not on the mic, Bonnie. You can eat while you're watching. It's okay.
I know someone smokes a cigar while they're on the mic.
Yes.
He looks over at his cigar.
Was it me?
Oh.
I thought I was just seeing like ghostly mist there in front of him.
That's from her too. Yep.
Now, here's the question of the day. I think maybe it could be. I want an answer from both of you on this. When a person is grieving on the other side, how do you console them? I got you guys thinking hard.
I'm checking in with the other side.
Okay.
She's cheating.
You use your resources. I'll use mine. Thank you very much.
Well, Bill, I would say, and I am no expert at all in this, but I would say very much the same that you would do as if they were still here. You can't physically grab a hold of them and hold them, but in your mind, you can think of holding them, what you would say to them to help make them feel better. I think it's very much the same, except for the physical aspect.
Okay.
And I think that if you feel like you need that, then that's exactly what you should do. There's no right and wrong in any of
No,
this. You
I
do what
agree.
your heart tells you to do, and if you have to cry 10 hours a day for the next 2 weeks, then do it. If you have to go to the cemetery and sit there and talk to her, then that's what you do. You do it until you feel like you've ready to move on. But nobody's going to be able to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. I say that you follow your heart. I mean, you knew her better than anybody on this planet. You know what she would want.
All right. We have talked about it over and over and over again on from making decisions of what I'm doing. Wait, I got to read this. Um,
Yeah.
oh, I'm so sorry, Daniel. I really am.
Yeah, I just read that too. I'm so sorry.
Uh, Christina,
Oh, to answer your question,
no.
check
Answer
in
this
with
question.
answer his check in with Scotty.
Yes, please.
Just give me a moment, please. I have to connect him with Daniel. Is it Daniel? Daniel? I'm not sure how to pronounce that.
Danelle.
Danelle.
Her name's Danelle.
Okay. Danelle, I'm sorry. I didn't say your name right. But if it's okay with you, I'm going to check in with your energy. I'm going to connect with you and then connect with him through you. Okay, Danelle, Scotty came through pretty quickly, actually. He's been waiting to talk to you. And he does want you to know that it took a while, and time is different there, so he can't really tell you how long, but it took time for him to come to terms, because that was a very unexpected way to die. And he felt lost for a while and confused. And then he found someone on the other side. I believe it was a family member, a grandfather, maybe a great grandfather, but it was another man who helped him acclimate to the other side. And now he is at peace. But there was definitely a process involved there, because that it happened so suddenly that he was one of those who didn't realize that he had passed on. He didn't realize his body was no longer there, that it was not attached to him. He is well. He's at peace. He checks in with different family members and friends and, people that he cares about. But he is also on the other side, and he helps people who cross over unexpectedly like that. So now he has a purpose there, that he is helping people who cross over and are lost and looking for answers and looking for peace. And that's what he does. He helps others now to find their peace on the other side. I hope that has brought you some peace. Thank you.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot of family to lose.
Yes.
That's a lot of family.
I'm so sorry.
And Deborah Lynn said, the question I asked both of you, which you're still going to answer for me,
Okay.
Christina.
We
Deborah
got the
Lynn said,
sidetracked.
yeah, Ready Dinger did it again. No. uh, but anyhow, Deborah Lynn says, that is a tough question, Bill. Yes, I do the hard hitting questions
Yes, you do.
once in a great while. I'm sorry, I had to go there.
That's okay. That's okay.
Um,
So to answer your question, how do we help them with grieving on the other side? I ask for help from the other side to help them. Like her brother Scotty, you know, see someone found him on the other side and said, "Hey, I can help you." You know, it really is. I don't know how to explain it really, but I'm going to try. It's a shift in energy. It is a change. You know, she lost you and you lost her. But the thing is, oh, you're welcome. um, to help those on the other side who are grieving, I ask their family members who are also on the other side to comfort them, to be with them, just like your loved ones on this side are with you and helping you through it. They have loved ones on the other side to help them through it.
you guys heard me talk about the podcast I was on last night.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say, Jeff the Milkman Yerington is out here and he's awake. Oh, it's only 8 o'clock. Okay. You're good, Jeff. Hi, buddy. He was one of the hosts. He actually got me on the podcast. And Jeff, you put up the thing. Oh, great. BJ's here. We're in trouble. But anyhow, Jeff, I need you to put up the link to your guys' podcast, please, to share it with everybody that did not know about it. It's a great podcast, a great group of guys, and I'm telling you, I needed last night. They had me going. They had me laughing. Awesome group. And I'm being honest, and I'm so appreciative of them. They treated me great, and they got me laughing. Not at just myself or at them, but of everything. And,
I love that.
my friend Bernadette, she's asking, do you connect people, Christina?
Do I connect people? Like mediumship?
Yeah.
Yes. That's what I just did with Danelle.
Deborah, do you think some people who have crossed to the other side traumatically ever find peace?
Yes, I do. I would say the vast majority. Okay, I'm going to put it this way. I've never found one that didn't. How's that?
Okay.
And I've been doing this professionally for 26 years.
Yes.
And in all that time, I've never found a spirit on the other side that didn't find peace.
Okay, Bobby, answer that question.
I have no way of answering that question other than if the other side is what we've all been taught it is, that it's a better place, that it's a place that you are carefree, that you are back to 100%, that you are good for the remainder. Absolutely, they have to be at peace with it.
Okay. Now I'm going to say this to you, Nacho. Explain that to Deborah Lynn. That was her question.
I think you just did.
She's the question lady.
She is.
As soon as I go up and unlock the door to let her out later, I'll explain it to her again.
And BJ, yes, that was me. If it was William, folks, my account on Instagram got suspended. So Facebook suspended my Facebook account. I appealed it because I don't post on Instagram. I don't understand Instagram. I'm not a social media whiz. Lucky I'm on Facebook. I do like TikTok. I try to do a couple posts on there, so I could understand it. So with that, I appealed it. This morning I found out I won my appeal.
Yay.
I felt like I was in court. And I won. Now they're watching me close. I don't
Yes.
They probably are.
Yes.
You're a
Johnny, this time I
troublemaker
was
now.
not a bad boy. I was innocent.
You're on a government watch
swear.
list now.
I was innocent, I swear.
Now, I had a question in my head and I lost it, which normal. If I can find it again, we're in trouble. Yes, Deborah, they are. Yes, yes, my old account's back. Oh, my girl Sarah. You know who Sarah is.
Sarah! Hi, Sarah!
I told her I had you on tonight.
Yay. I missed y'all. I'm going to have to get out there again. Well, I'm coming out in September, so.
Yeah, but that's how many months away?
Well, I know, but I'm sorry. The road does go both ways. I'm just saying.
Ooh, yes.
I can't answer that on that one.
I'm just saying.
Damn it.
I don't think we're going to let you off easy on that one. You have to answer. We had to answer. You got to answer.
Financially, I can't afford it.
Yeah, right now I can't either, but that's okay.
Holy cow. Am I saying this right?
What?
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. It's Grizzly Chris on Facebook. He is here. Where have you been, Grizz? I haven't seen him around for a while. Glad you're out there, Grizzly. Yeah.
I think you are too, BJ. You're going to have to go back and watch this one from the beginning.
Yeah, you know, quit showing up late. You know, it's 7 o'clock every Wednesday, BJ. No excuses. I want results. That's why I got them on here. We get results done.
Yeah, I'm going to put in a shameless plug for myself here. You can start Wednesday with my podcast, Paramystic Podcast with Christina Bloom, and you can end it with Bill. So I'm just saying, make a good day.
Yes. What time is yours on?
10 a.m. Central, so 11 a.m. Eastern.
Oh, that was halfway through the show. So you got a long ways to go. You got to back up way back, BJ. Late comer.
Better late than never.
That's what she. You're not on the mic like Christina told your mom. You can eat and watch at the same time.
Now he's throwing me under the bus.
Well, you threw me under the bus. But I still can't remember the question I had in my head. I got to write this shit down.
Yeah, no kidding. I also have to cut out of here pretty soon, so I hate to cut this short, but I'm going to have to go.
You got to go party.
No, but I do have something I have to go do. So.
Oh, here we go. Excuses. No reason.
Yeah.
No. But no,
What can
seriously,
I say?
I
This is
do want to thank you guys for this. You guys had me crying again.
you made Nacho cry, so
You did. You did.
No,
And I'm not a crier, so you did something, Bill.
Deborah, you will meet Christina in Johnstown.
yes.
Um,
You're very welcome, Danelle.
yeah. um, you never enjoyed it before? No. But folks, if you not like my Facebook agents page, please do so. Please subscribe to my agents on YouTube. If you haven't, we appreciate it. Um, give the thumbs up, the likes, the whole 9 yards. It does help the podcast. Um,
I'll be there.
Yep. She will be there. And I will be there as your host. Nacho will be there.
I will be there.
Awesome.
Katie Elizabeth, she will be there.
Awesome.
I tell you what, we got a great lineup of speakers and a couple special guests. Katie's a special guest. With all honesty, we got a band that's going to be playing Saturday evening from 6 o'clock to probably 8 before the ghost hunt goes on in the building. Food trucks, got the kitchen open. We're having a cosplay contest. I got a lot of crap happening there this year.
I think that we're going to be doing a live podcast from there as well, interviewing anybody and everybody that we can.
That'll remind me to stay the hell away from your table.
Set him up next
I'm
to
going to be
me.
walking around, so I'm going to be
you're
walking
gonna do
around.
that
So you
type.
can't get away from me. Oh yeah.
Hey, did you ever ride the elevator in there?
No, I don't
You're
think so.
going to, especially when you walk around trying to catch me for the podcast. You will be on that elevator. Oh, Jeremiah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I hope you do. Now, I'm bragging about that, everything we're doing there. But it's going to be a great event. And Christina was actually the first one I asked to speak.
Yeah, I'll be speaking there.
Yeah. So if people, make sure you come and see her, see the Verona Ghost Chasers. They'll definitely be there.
I'll also be doing individual readings there.
Yes.
So, yeah, I will have a table there doing individual readings as well.
And who else is coming?
Deidre Sanford.
Yeah.
Deidre Sanford. Yeah, we went to the one in was it Hermitage that we went to?
No, Brookfield, Ohio.
Brookfield, Ohio. Yeah. And that was, we went to that one. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she coming as a vendor, or is she just coming along?
I'm pretty sure she's coming as a vendor.
I'm going to have to check the list, see if she's sent in yet. Do I set things together again? No.
We work well together, so it would be fine with us.
No.
Yeah, we ended up sharing a booth last time. It was.
Yeah, I kind of overbooked. I kind of overbooked it. David, it's going to be at the Masonic Temple in Johnstown, PA. This is the third year I'm going to be there. I was a vendor and speaker for 2 years. I was a fill-in the first year I was there. This is the fourth year. I didn't make it the first year. But I was a vendor the second year and a fill-in speaker. I was a vendor and speaker last year, and this year they got me hosting it. Now, Jeremiah, correct me if I'm wrong. The temple's over 100 years, like 110, 120 years. Am I right? I'm probably going to get in trouble because I don't remember. Sean's going to yell at me.
I think you can be forgiven right now for just about anything.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, I can use that as an excuse.
Because
Yep, I was right.
you are not running on full power because of grief, and it's okay.
No, I'm not. It was in the flood and everything. Yeah.
Yes.
Shut up, Deborah. Yeah, no, you can't see it, Bobby.
I'm going to have to go over to your page just because.
She asked everyone that goes to the event to bring me a Dr. Pepper.
They should. Everybody should bring you a Dr. Pepper.
Everybody should bring you a Dr. Pepper, yes.
I tell you what, my sister and brother-in-law went up to Knox, PA, 2 weeks in a row. They brought me back 12 packs of these 24-ounce Dr. Peppers both times.
Wow.
So that's why I'm drinking these big bottles. They last forever.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah. A lot of lives were lost both times, both floods, David. The first flood was thousands. And there's like, I want to say 700 or 800 that not accounted for from the first flood. Not a can. It got to be a bottle. I don't drink cans. It tastes metally.
I think you just made up a new word, metally.
Metally. How about metallic?
Why would I want to pronounce it right? Thanks a lot, Christina. You
I love making up new words. That's awesome. Good for you.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Do you realize that every single word in the English language is a made-up word?
Yep.
Yes.
English is not an original language.
And it doesn't make sense.
No, it does not. It's an amalgamation of all other languages. So every word in the English language is made up. So go free. Make up words. Have fun.
Oh, Jeremiah, you're just nailing it to the wall for me. Thank you, buddy. No, do not bring me Dr. Pepper blueberry or blackberry. Those are yucky.
Too sweet.
Overbearing. But anyhow, Jeremiah, I said thousands and thousands got killed in the first flood. 700-800 unknown. Guess what? Yes, over 2,000 total and 707 unknown. Man, I'm remembering some of my history. Thank you, Beth, for reminding me. Oh,
yes.
She probably was telling me.
I'm sure she was.
All right, now we're not getting technical, David. Aluminium. Yeah, aluminium.
Yep, there you go. Aluminium.
But anyhow, I got to say this right now. Get for this here. Um, I want to thank both Ians very, very much for this. I needed you guys here. I, on top of wanting yous here, I needed yous here, and I'm very appreciative to you. I love you guys. I really do. You guys
Love
are
you
great
too, Bill.
friends.
Absolutely.
You guys are great friends, and I really appreciate it. And I appreciate everyone out there. Uh, I really do. All the followers and everything. Uh, We really, really do appreciate you. Um, and I said this last night on the podcast with Jeffrey and uh, that the Bigfoot and the paranormal world, they surrounded themselves around me during this bad times for me. And even though I said I give the family the space right after she died, a lot of people did not give that space. They were concerned for my well-being, the grandsons, my daughter. And I do appreciate you checking. A lot of yins I didn't answer because I just couldn't bring myself to type or speak. I know grieving is a process that I never wanted to go through again. And without my friends and family, I don't know if I could have got through it. And I'm not going to lie. Because this one knocked the wind right out of my sails. It really did. And BJ, I actually talked highly of you early on in the show. So you know about how you and Beth became good friends. I'm glad it helped you a bit too, Donna. It helped me so much too. And I know I got a ways to go. And, you know, and Nacho said it, you know, there's no time limit. I know this, even though I'm a man that likes to hurry up and get it over with. And I know that's not happening.
Yep.
And even though I keep thinking it. And a friend of mine lost her dad shortly after I lost Beth. And she messaged me because I gave her my phone number and said, call me if you need to talk. I don't care. Before she knew he was passing. She's a waitress at the restaurant I go to. Got some ignorant ass people to go there. Want to know what's going on between us two. Nothing. We're friends. We supported each other in our grief. People don't understand that. So if you know someone's grieving, help them. Not everyone can deal with their grief. I know a person that took their own life after their better half passed away because they couldn't deal with it. They felt like they were alone, and I know this because,
yeah,
you know, I never actually felt like I was alone, but I felt like I was alone, even though I actually wasn't that first week because she wasn't here. Not because people didn't care and didn't try to surround themselves with me. And I mean, I'm talking 1,000 people, different people. And I still felt alone. because she wasn't here physically. She was here spiritually, like Christina said. So please, if you know someone's grieving over a lost one, support them. Any way they think you can
Absolutely.
help, do it. You know, if you need to reach to the other side to a loved one, get a hold of Christina.
I'd be happy to help you.
You know, she she's the real deal. I'm not gonna lie. She's the real deal. And
Thank you, Bill.
and that's why we made a connection.
Yeah.
I
I'm so sorry, Tracy.
I'm sorry, Tracy. Yeah.
uh, I'm sorry, Trace. Really, I know what you're saying. Believe me, I'm there with you. And I spent a lot of time at the cemetery this past month. I really did. Um, you felt it too, Danielle. I believe that. Um, even though you're surrounded with friends and family, you still feel alone. And I heard that on a TV show one time, and I went, "Really?" Well, I experienced it, and it does happen.
Yeah, it does.
Uh, so the thing is that still show your support if you can. Uh, yes,
Even
I
if you
asked.
don't know what to say, can I just add in there, like some people don't know how to support during
Mhm.
grief? Anything, anything. Send a card, send a meme, send a thought, something, anything, just to let people know that you're thinking about them because it can feel very, very lonely. And people sometimes don't reach out because they don't know what to say.
Yes.
Maybe you don't need to
Yes.
say anything.
Um,
I had a friend who just sent me a little card that said thinking of you that had a $25 Starbucks card in it.
uh,
Just something like that. Anything. It doesn't matter. Just let
my
people know you're there.
my cousin sent me a card. Well, the first card she went to send me, and I had to call her because her nephew passed away after Beth. And she got a message that he did, but she couldn't find no information about it. And so she asked me to check because she's in Indiana.
Mhm.
And I did some checking. I couldn't find nothing either, other than, and yeah, BJ, that's true. You did. But the only thing I could figure out is his brother didn't have the money to pay the, the funeral home or anything, his half brother.
Mhm.
He said, I can't do nothing about it. We weren't that close. I don't have the money. So he probably got cremated and put in a pauper's grave.
Oh,
Now that's down in Lawrence County, Pennsylvania. This is, I'm in Mercer County. That happened to a friend of mine because he had no relatives. He had no money saved from his retirement or from working all those years for the city of Sharon. He spent money like it was water, buying whatever he wanted to buy. Single guy all his life. He didn't have no, just had to pay his rent. Tracy, I don't get it either. Why God took her other than it was time. With my wife, after we took her off the support, she lived 15 minutes. And that happened back in May. And I know you're still grieving. You can private message me and talk to me anytime because I'm grieving too. I know what you're going through. I will talk to you. I will. Don't grieve alone.
Or do not be sorry for venting.
No.
Not at all,
No,
Tracy.
no,
No. Nope. Do
no.
not feel sorry. Nope. There's a reason that you popped in here tonight.
And like she said, she don't believe in coincidence. And
Right.
Tracy, I've been told straight out, and I know you've been told. It doesn't get easier, but you learn to deal with it. Even though we don't want to, we got to learn to deal with this. And I'm still trying to figure out how. Am I saying it right,
Yes,
guys?
you are.
I don't want to
I'm
miss.
still going to come up tomorrow, and we still got to keep going on. So we got to find the how to and the want to.
Yes.
And sometimes the how to and the want to are hard to find, but they're there.
But they're there.
Yeah.
And that's why I've done this. Not just for me, but for people like you, Tracy, and others. You know, we got to learn how to deal with our griefs and figure out how they are doing on the other side. I'll guarantee you, your mom don't have cancer no more.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
As my wife is not in pain anymore.
Yes.
And I know it's not going to be easy anytime soon for me. I might put on a good face, but I stick by Jelly Roll song. I'm not okay, but it will be all right. And believe me, I play the hell out of that.
And as your friend, I'm going to be here to lift you up at every opportunity I get.
Likewise.
Yep. And I know that. I got a lot of friends that will do that. And do I turn to a lot of them? No. Do I try to do it on my own? Yes.
I get that though, Bill. Sometimes it's easier to try to do it on your own because you don't want to have to explain how you're feeling.
Right. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get
don't
it.
want to tell them how I'm feeling. I don't want to. And I have this past month, I have. So do I. I love that song. And I got to scroll back.
Mhm.
You are who you're supposed to be, Tracy.
Mhm.
You are.
Absolutely. We never go back to being who we are because grief is an experience that grows us and changes us. And we're never going to return to who we were because we are now expanded in love that didn't know where to land.
That is beautiful, but I hate it right now.
I know.
I'm laughing about it, but I hate that right now.
I know. I
Yeah.
know. But, you know, we don't return to who we were because now it somehow makes us better. And I don't know how else to explain that. Maybe it makes us more kind. Maybe it makes us more accepting and more loving. Maybe it makes us a little softer, but it makes us better somehow.
Jeremiah, you're right. You know, definitely not easy. You know,
No.
we go to a store, we see something at the store. Oh, they like this, or they always wanted this, or you know, and that grief just floods back in. And We get our medicine at Walmart. I had to go out and pick up some medicine. And 3 of the techs in there come running out, give me a hug, tell me how sorry they are. I get my medicine. I'm walking away, and I just start crying walking through Walmart. I was trying to hide my face a little bit because I didn't want to be embarrassed. Now I said, "The hell with it. I don't care." Because I was hurting really bad at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, Dano.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Bill, that first powwow after Logan passed was rough when I saw a blanket with a turtle on it. Because he had that nonprofit, Turtle Island, and
Yeah.
that was rough. I cried for a long time. Months later, I'm in Walmart. I see another turtle thing, and I'm standing there in Walmart crying and just going, "Stupid turtles."
Yeah.
Because it made me cry. I didn't want to.
Tracy, your mom was a good woman. She was obsessed with Dr. Pepper. That says it all right there to me.
Yeah.
I'll try to keep it covered when I'm drinking.
I was going to say, don't be around Bill. You'll be seeing Dr. Pepper.
That's so sweet.
Oh my
so
God,
sweet.
yes. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And she appreciates that. I'll guarantee you that. With Beth, she saved every "I love you" note from little Hunter because he wouldn't say it to her. He'll write it down and hand her a note, says "I love you." And she saved every one of them. And Mary goes to me, "Should I put this in the casket with her?" I went, "Damn straight you better." She cherished those notes.
Yeah.
And because those are with her forever. I lay. Yeah. Yeah.
That,
that's awesome. I'm glad you did that. I bet you do miss your mom.
and the same to you, Tracy.
Yes.
I don't know you. I've never met you, but if you ever need somebody, my inbox is open. Absolutely.
So is mine. I was looking around for what jewelry for Beth to wear. I wanted her to wear the wedding band, but her fingers were so swollen, you couldn't get it on her fingers. At first, he said, "Do you want us to leave it in with her?" And I went, "Yeah." Then a few minutes later, I said, "No, I want the wedding band. And I have it. I'm going to put it on the necklace." I was going to bury it with her at first, and I changed my mind. I decided to keep it. Thank you, Donna.
Thank you, Donna. Grief is kind of the universal unifier. We all grieve. One time or another, we all grieve, and
I was getting ready to say that part.
Yeah. Sorry. I must have read your mind.
Oh, boy. We're both in trouble now.
I know, right?
There's a place I don't want to be.
I don't want to be in my own head either. Believe me, it gets scary in there. Christina, do your thing because I know you got to go.
Yeah. Thank you. It was a pleasure to meet all of you, and love you, Bill. You know how to find me.
Yeah, just call your ass.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and thank you, hon, very, very much. You know
You're
we love you.
welcome.
Be
All right.
careful.
It was a pleasure,
Take care
Christina.
of yourself.
I can't wait to see you in Johnstown.
Pleasure to meet you too. So I just want to thank you all for the opportunity, and for everyone who's grieving, just know that there is love here for you. Peace.
Thank you, hon. Yeah.
Very good. Thank you.
You know, no, BJ, nobody wants to be in your head. Just being outside your head scary enough. You know, I said it already, but I'm going to say it again. Christina is the real deal. And me and her became real good friends right away. And I'm so glad of that. She's been a driving force behind me too on some stuff. And I'm more than appreciative of it. She has filled me in on stuff that I never even thought of, and that was a big plus. And I take her word to heart. I really do. Okay. I'm trying to keep up with what's in that Facebook chat. It's hard to.
Hey, Bill, this was to help you grieve and look at you helping everybody else.
Yes, that makes me happy. That does.
It's the fact that you're reaching out for a little bit of help, but you're sitting here helping 6, 7, 8 other people. That's strong, man. That is a big
Well,
freaking deal.
I told you before we went on the air. I not just for me. I just hope it helps people.
Yeah.
And it's hard. And yeah, I teared up. And Bernadette, if you want to get a hold of Christina, it's www.christina, capital K, bloom.com. Message her there. She probably could connect you to your parents. Thank you, Anime. I appreciate that. If you didn't catch all that, Bernadette, message me and I'll give it to you again, so you can get a hold of her. The thing is, too. Wait a minute, I gotta read it. I'm sorry,
Tracy,
I didn't. A
I've
good
bawled
cry.
through the
Okay.
entire I've bawled through the entire thing, Tracy. So
Thank you, Donna. You're awesome too, hon. Dang, you get some rest. Thank you for coming. Take care. And yes, yeah, I'm going to write it up in the link again, in the comments again, so people can get it. And that's how you get a hold of her. She and that I know a lot of psychics. I really do. But Christine is the one I go to. Yes, Tracy. And same here.
Yeah, same here.
You know, and that's why I had Christina on, I had Bobby on, because not only they're good friends, they know about this stuff. Bobby's a great ghost researcher. Um, and he does his podcasts too. And he has some great people come on that. Um, you know, we all need somebody sometime.
Absolutely.
Um, Even when you feel alone and you're totally alone, you're not alone. There's enough of us out here. And I was told to reach out so many times I needed anything, to talk, anything. I'm not that type of person, and I admit it.
It's not easy. It's not easy to do.
No. And, it's not that it's easy. I'm old school. You don't do that.
Yeah.
And as much as I profess to be Mr. Tough Guy, I can do anything and go from there. I'm not that tough, I found out. And I think I heard Deborah in the background. She must have snuck out.
She got out of her room.
You're in trouble, brother.
I didn't lock the door good enough.
Oh, God, I love it. But with all honesty, if Indians need to talk, even though I'm a hard ass, I won't get a hold of anyone when I feel like I need it. Yeah, it is crazy feeling so alone in such a big world.
Yep. Yep.
Yes, Tracy. Um, I'll be getting a hold of you later tonight or tomorrow. Um, Need to talk to you some more. And with all honesty, and I said this early on in the show about getting up at 3:30 every morning. I don't sleep much.
Yeah.
I get 2 to 4 hours, usually two. Uh, and that's not even solid sleep. Um, so I know my body's wearing down from not enough
Sure.
rest.
Yep.
And I know after last night's podcast, I did get 4.5 hours of sleep. And I felt rejuvenated this morning. 4.5 hours. Yes, I'm ready to go.
That's double what you've been getting. So sure.
Yes. But by noon, I was ready to go to bed.
The best advice I could give you is every day find something to celebrate her. Somehow, some way, think of something in some way that you're going to celebrate her life, something positive, something that puts a smile on your face, something that's going to help lift you up because you're lifting her up. And hopefully you'll build more momentum of every day something positive. You're always going to miss her, but try to add something positive in there every single start the day off with a positive thought. Keep her memory alive of all the good things.
Yes,
think
I gotta
think
agree.
keep building those positives and building those positives, and I really believe that it was going to help you build that momentum to keep going.
Because I know the heaviness in my chest. I'm reliving the day she passed,
Mhm.
and that was crushing. It crushed me. It
Absolutely.
really did. And so celebrate something every day that made us both happy together or made her happy will, will help. You're right. And then that's
If it made her happy, it probably makes you happy as well because you thrive off of her being happy, right?
yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So celebrate her life every day. Make it
Sometimes she thought
positive.
I tried off pissing her off, but no, that wasn't it. And I could piss her off real easy just by saying a couple different things. But no,
As a man, we're really good at that.
yes, we are. And, you know, I got some lady messaging me. She started 2 weeks after Beth passed away. I won't talk to her. Because the way she's talking, it's not where they help get through grief because she lost her husband. And it's been a while since she lost her husband. It's not to get through grief. She's looking for somebody as a replacement, I feel.
Mm.
So I won't answer her. I'm not looking for a replacement.
No way.
And I would never be able to replace Beth. You know,
Yeah. There's no way that you can replace somebody.
no, and that's like, oh, your dog died, just replace her with another one. They're not the same, damn it.
It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the
Uh,
same.
No, and I ain't saying I might
And if
end up
that's
with
what she's
someone
looking
down
for
the
you,
road.
that's not.
No, and I don't even
Yeah.
know who this woman was. She caught something of mine talking about Beth, and boom, it started. And I'm like, I told my daughter, I said, oh, I don't think I like this. and Mary said, oh, I don't know about this one. Uh, and no, something ain't right with that picture. And I'm not saying down in the future, if I start seeing somebody, I ain't saying I'm not going to, but I don't plan on it.
It could happen.
Yeah.
It could happen.
But don't think I'm going to start seeing somebody right after she passed away.
No.
I don't know where some people think,
No, that's not fair to anybody.
no,
No.
no. And like I said, we were married for
I
over
would.
16 and a half years and we're in love for over 30.
You're not replacing that.
No, and
No
I'll
way.
never replace that. And I don't want
No
to
way.
replace that.
Mm-mm.
And, you know, she will always be the number one. And that's the way it should be. I don't care. And Tracy, with you, it's a little different. Your mom was number one. Oh yeah, go, BJ. We know how you are. Tell Matt I said hi. Uh, she moderates Matt Ems's Planet 412 podcast. And he's 20 minutes from me. He lives, and he had a dogman sighting in Youngstown, Ohio. And people still say he's an idiot. Go have fun, BJ. We love you. Some people belittle him for that. At a steel mill that's being torn down, we don't think so. You don't know that area. Yeah, so I know that where the sighting was at. You're welcome, BJ. You take care. Tell Matt I said hi. So now, Wild William Nighthawk, my man. BJ, go moderate. She always got to get more and more words in, then she gets lost track of time. But no, seriously. Like my grief is different, but it's still the same as Tracy's. Grief is grief.
Grief is grief.
Even though we all grieve differently.
Yep.
And that's the thing. We do grieve differently. And we all got to learn how to cope with it. Get the kids to bed. Take care, Tracy. Thank you for jumping in.
Yes. Have a good night, Tracy. Thank you.
And we all got to learn how to deal with our grief. And like Bobby said earlier, it's not easy. And to do, like he said, it makes sense of celebrating each day with something that made her happy. Keep that memory going.
Yep.
And oh, William, that is so awesome.
William. Yes, William, that's amazing.
He wondered why I love this guy. He is awesome. And he is a medicine man, and he is so much knowledge. It's unreal. But the thing is, too, this has helped me tonight some more with my grief, of understanding how they're feeling on the other side. Knowing that she's grieving too, that she left us, but she is in a better place.
Yep.
I know she's with me. And
He's always going to be with you.
I just want her to be safe there, which she will be. And just remember how much I love her. And like I said, down the road, who knows? I might start seeing somebody, but I'll never love them like I love Beth. Exactly. Um, when Christina was on here earlier, she talked about that. The thin line between this world and their world, the other side. The line is so thin. And and I know one day I'm going to cross that line.
We're all going to cross it at some point.
Yeah, and I just hope she's standing there ready to hug me and not hit me with a frying pan. Do you like that one, Bobby?
She might hug you, then hit you with a frying pan.
Yeah. Remember all that dumb shit you said to me before? Crack. No. But no, she is. And I know she's the same way up there. A very giving person. You're right, William. She has given her coat to people that didn't have one, and it was her only coat. She's given our last bit of money to people, knowing we're not getting any money till the end of the week, and this is the beginning of the week. And I went, that person's just panhandling. I don't care. They need it. And she gave it to them. They went right in the store and bought food for themselves. She knew.
Yep.
She knew.
Yep. Yep.
I'm sharing this so people understand what kind of person she really was. I know she loved me deeply for all the dumb shit I pulled over the years. She was still with me, and she told me how much she loved me. I miss those words. I'm not going to lie. I miss those words.
Yep.
She goes, Bill, you don't know how much I really love you. And I go, yes, I do, baby, all, because I really love you. She probably is. She probably is. She loves to be right with me, and I'd be wrong. Believe me, she does. And she'll never say, I told you so. Not like that.
Yeah.
But she let me know she was right and I was wrong. With all honesty, she did. And that's the funny part. But just to hear her words again would be so awesome. And I think that's another reason I wake up at 3:30, Bobby. I really do.
Because you're listening for her.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am. And I know I am. I still want to hear those words coming out of her mouth, or just saying, Bill, wake up. Still want to hear it.
Yep.
And she's probably getting even with me for not saying it now. Yeah. Uh-huh. Remember that time you slept through me calling you? I had to call upstairs for Mary on the phone. Payback, baby.
Oh.
I did. I did not hear her. I was so exhausted I didn't hear her.
Yep. Your heart never forgets. Yep.
True. That's true. And but like you said, Bobby, every day, every day, and
Started off with something positive.
yeah, and that's what I'm going to do from now on. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well,
And
at some point, I have a story I'll share with you at some point, but not tonight. But we'll talk about it, and
yeah,
you'll see
definitely,
where I'm coming from. But yeah,
yeah, definitely, I would love that. But we've been at this for over 2 hours again.
that just happens when we get together.
It does.
Uh,
Jeez, oh man, that's wow. But let me take a drink here. I want to say thank you, everybody. I do got to get off of here. Um, Nacho, you know we love you, brother, and thank you so much.
I love you. It's my
Yeah,
pleasure. Anytime you
yeah.
yell, I'm there.
You prove that a lot. You really do, and I appreciate it.
A lot of people say it, but I mean it.
Yes, you do. Uh, and like I said, I got a lot of great friends and family in the Bigfoot and paranormal world. I really do, and I do appreciate you all.
Lot of good people out there. A lot of good
And
people out there.
I'm gonna get in trouble. My uncle's gonna come back and yell at me, but I'm gonna say this: don't be an Uncle Buck, and not the TV show. I had an Uncle Buck, and he was an asshole uncle. Love him, seriously loved him, but he was an asshole. So don't be an Uncle Buck. Be a Bobby Nacho.
Some people tell you don't be that either.
Just don't get in his head. That's scary. But seriously, folks, you know, as I said a little bit ago, you know someone grieving, reach out.
Reach out to
They
them.
might say they're okay, but they're not. I'm talking from experience. Jelly Roll song, 110%. I'm not okay, but it'll be all right. And
Be all right.
it will.
Yep.
The
It's going to
grief
take some
will never
time,
go
but it'll get
away,
there.
eh, but we'll learn to take it a day at a time
Yep.
and deal with it.
Yep.
And I know this, even though I have a hard time with it. Um, but working through it. Thank you, Anime. Um, and that's where we need to reach out to other ones we know that are grieving. And he just disappeared on me again. I think his doll's getting upset and disconnected. Uh, but we need to reach out to them if you know. And just let them know, even though you don't have words, just say, just checking on you, see how you're doing. That means a lot. Believe me, it does. Even though we don't feel like talking at the time, it does mean a lot. Because it happened with me, and it meant a lot to me. And he's back.
Ta-da! I have no idea what the hell happened.
Is that cat ball lit up there? I see a
No.
shiny light off that doll.
You just see the green lights again.
Oh, okay. That must be a shining off the foot of the doll.
I turn the cat balls off now, but they didn't like that time. I don't know what's up.
Uh,
Oh.
but as I was saying, from experience, I did appreciate it, even though I didn't reach back out to a lot of people. But seeing that they care and that does mean a lot. There's not always words you can tell and make a person feel better. Just checking on you, see how you're doing.
Yep, I'm here for you.
Yeah. And that means a world to a person. So do that, please. They need it. So with that said, again, thank you, Bobby. Thank you, everyone out there. We'll be back next week. I don't know who the guest's going to be because I don't think I lined one up, but I'll get somebody. My mind's not together.
You're still on.
So it was William.
You just
That one was William.
Yeah, it
you
was
on a
William.
podcast still?
Huh?
Holy shit!
What? Was she
He said,
holy?
are you still on? I'm like, yes, we're getting off. We're finishing up.
Tell her to shut up. It's our turn.
I want to live till morning.
Next week, 7 p.m. Next Wednesday. I'll write you in as soon as we get off the air here. Thank you. That's going to be an interesting show because that man knows so much shit. So much. But there you have it, folks. William Nighthawk next week, 7 o'clock. Be here. You'll learn a lot. From Bigfoot, spirituality, Native Americans, everything. The man, he's a medicine man. He knows. Much love to you too, William. Thank you all. Hang in there, Nacho.
You got it.
Talk to you all later.
This has been the Agents of the Unexplained Paranormal Podcast. Please like, follow, and share on all social media. And remember, the truth is out there.
Bill Rigby leads the way into the strange.